Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? This is Kelly at Crochet Mom for Life, and it's December 1st, and I thought I would get on here today and make a video. I'm off work today, so I got a few things. I just got up. What time is it now? 10:30. I mean, I've been up since about 4:30, but I got up just a little bit ago and got my shower, got on me some clothes. Got to get out there and go vote here in Georgia today, and go do some other little things here in town, and get back, and so I can get back to hooking. That's what I've been doing all morning. I get cranky when I don't get to hook. I don't know about y'all, but I get cranky when I don't get enough hooking in. So anyway, so when I'm off work, you can expect for me to stay in my gown throughout the morning before I finally get up and get moving. So I wanted to show you a couple of things I finished, and then I want to show you what I've started on. Seemed like I got start-itis again, but I'm trying to stay focused and get it done. Although there's one project that I just keep, you know, lollygagging on, and I ain't got much more to do on it, and I just lollygag and lollygag, and I hate being that way, but sometimes I am. And so today I need to get done with it. But I like to do my other little things I'm started on too. Do y'all have that issue? When you start a new project, you get real excited about it, but you got that other thing looking at you. That's how I am. So I just got to do it. That's all I know. I'm sorry if you hear some background noise. I got a load of clothes in the washer right now. There's always laundry, ain't it? If you can't depend on nothing else, you can depend on some laundry and some dishes. They always there for you, ain't they? But so it's a little noisy, and I hope you don't hear too much of it. But I'm sitting here in my trusty chair here. When I go to work, I think about it, and I can't wait to get back to it and get back to my stuff next to it, because I'm surrounded. I got my little area surrounded, you know, by me. Same I told my husband the other night before we went to bed, or yesterday morning, I told him before I went to work, you know, I said, it makes me sad. He said, what? I said, I've got so many things I want to do, but I don't think I'll ever live long enough to get them all done. It makes me sad sometimes. Do y'all have that feeling sometimes? And when you talk to, I don't reckon there's nobody around me that I know of, you know, but y'all that might feel the same way, that you can talk to about it. So I'm telling y'all, it makes me sad to know there's so many things I want to do with my hands, but I don't know if I'm going to live long enough to do it all, because, you know, I've invested quite a bit in that little bitty old room in there, and, you know, it just stares at me. So I need to just not dwell on it, right? So not think about tomorrow, let the day take care of itself. But so I'm here with y'all today, and I was thinking, you know, you should do that thing that they do every day, that, what do you call it, vlogmas, or a video every day. But y'all, I don't know if I have anything to talk about, you know, but I might give it a whirl. You might see me a little bit more than you usually do. I don't know, and I hope if you do watch, you'll like it, and you'll comment on it, and maybe well, I'll talk about and learn something from each other. So Christmas, 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 it's here, y'all, and I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna buy what I can buy and let them rip it open and go home. That's what I'm gonna do this year. So, but I'm enjoying Christmas this year because I'm listening to my music, my Christmas music, you know, and y'all, I even have started watching Christmas movies. I just watched one a while ago that was pretty good. and it was on Discovery Plus. What was it called? Shoot now. Peppermint, Candy Coated Christmas or something with, had Ree Drummond in it. You know, she had a cameo in it. That was the cutest little movie. And that guy, he was some eye candy now. And all them Christmas movies remind me of Harlequin romances. And, you know, when I was growing up, I used to read quite a bit of those, you know, those romance books. Those little thin, you know, Mama would let me read them little Harlequins, you know. And when I watch those movies, it reminds me of a good little bitty Harlequin romance, you know. You ain't gonna see much action, maybe a little smooching, but not that you need to see all that because there's plenty of it out there. But they remind me of them because it starts out and they meet, you know, and they kind of like one another, but they want to play hard to get. And then in the middle of the movie, they ended up really liking each other. But then they have this big old blow up. They're about to break up. But then they get back. And it's happily ever after. So, but yeah, I've just let go of all this worrying, you know, about buying the perfect present and this, that, and the other. And I'm just enjoying the spirit of it this year. So, that's what I'm trying to do. But anyway, well, let's get started on what I got to show you, because I could sit here and just gab, I reckon, today about all that other. But all right, let me show you what I started working on. Well, let me show you a finished little object, pretty or whatever. You know, I made the deer for Braxton. Well, then I had the girl, she was wanting me to make her deers, and then I quoted her the price, and she didn't really want it then. So I bought another pattern by the same person that made the big deer. That's Bunnies and Yarn. And I'll link it in the description box off Etsy. And so I went, she had a miniature one. So this is what I made. I made me a mini deer. And he turned out cute, a quick project. You know, if I wasn't such a lollygagger, I'd probably have it done in one day. But it took me 2 or 3 nights of, you know, doing Kelly thing, you know, watching TV, falling asleep, waking up, doing a little bit more. But I finished them, and it was really easy. And like I said, if you're a quick crocheter, you could whip it out in one night, I'm sure. But, you know, I'm just, you know, pokey. So, but I made a little Christmas deer, and he was fun to make. I'm not too enthused over the nose, so, and I'm going to make 2 more before Christmas. So maybe I'll get better on this little nose, because his nose looks a little cattywampus or something to me. But, you know, I think he's cute. So I'm going to keep him for me. I like keeping my first things if I really, you know, tickled. I had all this, I rearranged this living room, me and my husband did, to put up the tree and all, and I took all my stuff that was sitting around, so I got it in there in a little box, and I don't know, I need to donate all my little critters or something, but it's hard to turn loose of them sometimes. But anyway, so I think he's kind of cute. This is I want to say this is Cafe Latte, but I got this little bucket next to me, and it might be something else. But anyway, we're going to go with Cafe Latte. Cafe Latte, and I know this is Red Heart Brown, and this is some Mainstay Red, and this is some Buff Red Heart. So he turned out cute, I think. I could have made this little, you know, scarf. I think I didn't even follow the scarf pattern. I just did my own thing, because I ain't much for, I'm just lazy, basically, about doing the stripes, you know, and weaving in the ends and getting better about changing colors and stuff like that. So I just made him a red one. So that's my first little finished pretty. He's got a little tail on there. So he was, like I said, he was easy to make. So my next little finished pretty is by the same people, a person, Bunnies and Yarn on Etsy. I enjoy her patterns. They're all written really well, you know, and it's I mean, I think they're written. She's probably the best pattern person that I've bought off Etsy. I guess that's why I keep going back. I've printed off another one I bought the other day of an elf. I'd like to do that for Christmas, but I don't know. I may get to it and I may not this year. But I made a pug. I've always wanted a little pug. I think they're cute. But I made a little pug. Actually, I've made 2 of them. I gave the other one away. So he's got a little tail. This was my first one I made, so I kept him. I made my co-worker. She wanted to give one to her little nephew. He's a little one. I don't even think he's over 1, I think, now. So I made her one, and that was really super quick. You know, you can make this in a couple of hours. You know, and it's by Bunnies in Yarn. I think when I make another one, I'm gonna make a different color. Might make it gray or something. It was super easy. So that's my little pug. I've always wanted a little pug, and I've always wanted a chihuahua. I've always wanted. My husband calls them an ankle biter. He had one when he was married to his ex-wife, you know, here, and it always bit his ankles, and he don't want another one. But what happens if I just come across one day and want to bring him home? Is he gonna tell me no? No. I'm gonna keep that one. But anyway, that's what I've always wanted. Either a little chihuahua, but, you know, and I tell you what, if Llama Mama Kayla turns loose a Phoebe, I'd take Phoebe in a heartbeat. That little critter, it's got my heart now every time I see her. But anyway, that's my little pug. So that's my other little finished pretty, and I did both of these within a week. Actually, 3. So yeah, that's my other little finished thing. I wanted to have you so much more, but y'all know me. You know how I am. If I bring more out, you're just gonna be amazed, you know. So yesterday at work, my friend that I made the pug for, she's been talking on and off for a while about a Grinch scarf. And I've never made a Grinch scarf, but I've always wanted to try. And it's about the hardest thing going to be on that Grinch scarf is making the facial features right. So I got started on it last night. And this is where I'm started at. So this is the starting of my Grinch scarf. What do y'all think? Y'all think the colors are right on the screen? That's what I study about. You know, I thought if I make it too darker, I don't know. What y'all think? So this is some Big Twist, some kind of green. Some Big Twist. I think it's olive, I think. It's like their version of spring green, I think. And this is Mainstay White, Mainstay Red. So I've always wanted to make, so the hardest thing for me is going to be making the facial features. I'll probably dwell on that for a while. But it's going fast, and it's corner to corner. And I downloaded a pattern off Etsy. I paid $5 for it. Why in the world I did it, but sometimes I just want to have the pattern. So I'm going to make the because the pattern don't tell you how to make no facial features. It don't give you no diagrams. So I'm not it was $5. So that's, you know, I felt kind of gypped on that. But anyway, it is what it is, right? So that's my starting on my Grinch scarf. And maybe by the time I see you, I don't know. It ain't going to be tomorrow when you see this finished. We might talk about it tomorrow if I decide to make a video. But anyway, corner to corner is so easy. And I know Miss Angelia at Crochet and House Mouse, she showed her corner to corner blanket she did. And that thing's gorgeous. And that piqued my interest. But, you know, one of these days. So yeah, I've started on this, and then I've also started on 3 a.m. Is it 3? I want to say it's 3 a.m. Gracie's or something like that. I'm not prepared. I didn't write nothing down, y'all. But y'all know she makes all the cuddly, what do you call them, koalas, or anyway, those little stuffy type things. Well, she's got one for a Christmas tree, so I downloaded that pattern. I bought it, and so this is the beginning of the top. So now I got to go back through here and make, the rest of it, to make this like little pillow thing, and then make me some little round dots to go on it for the balls. And then she's got one, when I downloaded the pattern, she had it already in there. You can make the little Debbie Christmas tree thing. So my friend that's wanting that, oh, Miss Kelly, you got to make me that. So I make it on that. So that's another thing. I put down this. I was really excited over this, and then yesterday she said about that, so then I jumped on that. So that's where my brain, my brain's working that way right now. So I got to do one and the other to get them both finished. So, and not have it spread out, so, because y'all, it's the 1st of December, and tomorrow it'll be Christmas Eve. It'll be over with, That's how fast time has moved this year. And y'all know, I ain't telling you nothing you don't know. You start the 1st of the month, you think, I got these bills, I'm going to get them paid. Well, turn around, you got to write them checks and submit them payments again. And it's like, ugh, when is it ever going to end? It ain't never going to end. And these youngins don't know that. These little ones, they don't understand all that. When they get grown, I mean, it's adult responsibilities. It's rough. But yeah, so those are 2 things that I'm working on right now. And I've promised the lady 2 deers by Christmas. Why in the world I did that yesterday? I just felt nice, I guess. So yeah, I'm working on that. And then let me reach back here. I don't know if I can reach it. I got so much junk around my chair. It's not junk, it's treasures. But I got so much stuff. Y'all know. Yeah, y'all probably got it too. But got the penguin in my Alabama bag. So I have worked on the penguin, and this is the penguin so far. I've got to get, I'm not really sure about the hat, but anyway, I made a hat. It may or may not be the hat that goes on there, but see, I've got to make the eyes, and that's it, and the beak, and that's all I got to do to this penguin, and it'll be done. And worry with the hat some more, I don't know, the red and the black, I told her Georgia Bulldog colors, but I ain't feeling it because, I roll with the tide. And I'm just not feeling with this red, this kind of red on the hat. I may get some, may go in there and get me some wine color. I don't know. But I just ain't feeling it so far. But anyway, if I could just stop lollygagging, I'd have that little booger done. So yeah, I'm gonna put him back in here, where he won't stare at me. That's probably my issue. I need to have it in my face. So yeah, and I got some pretty little Christmas cards the other day. Miss Ella at No Catchy Name, she sent me a pretty one with Santa. Ain't he cute? I love Santa. And it says, wishing you an old-fashioned pleasures, happy memories, and all the joys of Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ella. So I thought that was real sweet, Miss Ella. Thank you so much for thinking of me. And I got another one from my good friend, Miss Julie at KS Mom Crochets. And she sent me one with some Santa and a snowman and a sleigh and the deers. I thought that was cute. And she says, may the spirit of Christmas bring joy to your heart. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Julie. KS Mom Crochets. And she wrote me a pretty little note up in here. I ain't going to read it all, but I just want you to know that I love watching you too, Miss Julie. And you make me laugh, and you show a lot of pretty things. You get me so inspired. And I ain't never going to be able to do everything, but you sure do show some pretty things. So I wished you could get your girls to do a video with you. I'd love to see you girls, and you know, and see them. And excuse me, fixing a cough. But I tried getting my husband to do a video with me, but he ain't going for it yet. I might wear him down one day. I don't know. But that's my little gab about today, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Cause what is today? Thursday. I hope you get a lot of crocheting done, and my little dog don't know what you want, boo boo. You want in a chair? You want in a chair? Come here. You want to see him? Come here. Nope. She does this thing where she'll come up to me, then she'll run off. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and you get a lot of hooking done, and a lot of me time, because Lord knows we need the me time. And I'm gonna get off here and go do my civic duty and vote for whatever it's worth here in Georgia, and get out there. And I think I'm gonna have chili tonight for supper. It's kind of cool today. We didn't get no bad storms yesterday, but I was at work, and we got these windows, where I'm working, and I ain't never in my life seen clouds like it was yesterday morning. It come through. First, they looked like it was just a pillar of gray smoke, the clouds, and they were moving fast. And then the next thing you know, the whole, sorry about the phone. I really don't know who that is, but I ain't fit to answer it. But anyway, the next thing I noticed was the clouds were solid black. I ain't never seen solid black clouds like that. It was like it had turned to night. I mean, just that quick. They were black. And but it moved, and it moved right on through. We got a bunch of rain for a few minutes, and then it was nasty the rest of the day, pretty much, But I thought we was fixing to get some bad weather, but it went on through. It's just, this weather's crazy. It really is. Well, I went off topic, and I've scrolled a bunch of times, but anyway, I'm gonna hop off here and go do my little doodads and try to get back to this chair and hook and work on the laundry and the dishes and the groceries for tonight. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time. And I hope, like I said, y'all have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.